Okay, that's too much. Too much. Yes, that's pretty good. Bro, what do you mean? Of course. God damn it! Why? Wait. Fucking what? Oh my god. Just how annoying do you have to be? Bro. What are the odds? Like that crash never fucking happens. Fuck this. Bro, what did I just... I wish I could play like this with my left hand, but that would take too much work. Yeah, I wanna, let's see how good can I do with my okay, that was fast. I guess that's what I can do with my left hand. Yay. Well, I'm in a really bad position because I use my arrow keys since it's, you know, it's much better to use arrow keys if you're using your left hand, your right hand, excuse me. So, you know, the position is definitely bad for my left, but let's be honest, even with a good position, it still would pale in comparison. It's just not as fast. Yeah. I mean, I can definitely do something with my left hand if I use my controller, that's for sure, but if I use a keyboard, no. Especially considering obviously I don't use my left hand to move around, since I lose my left hand for the mouse, which is usually harder. Like WSAD, navigating your mouse is harder than just no, I slowed down. Bro, like my ventilation is like trying its best to work, but you're not. Stop. But what the fuck is this? You can hear it. Stop. Jesus, thank you. You just don't work. It's better if you don't work. Like trying to work, it just makes it even more annoying. Deserve that one. It doesn't seem like I'm lagging anymore, so yes. Which is not surprising. I mean, come on, nobody. It's like the first thing you do on your laptop. It's making sure the PC uses the dedicated graphics card. If you have a good PC and you want to play games, you have to do that. It's not just play games. If you want to do 3D animation or editing or anything that requires a lot of processing, really, you need to do that. That's like the first change. Oh, come on. Of course it's a jalapeno. I forgot. Excuse me. I should have went above. I should have always. You should always keep in mind, maybe there's jalapeno, so you have to anticipate that. But you know, it's yeah. You know, the problem is that when I actually do anticipate, the thing that can happen is I can go above, and the jalapeno isn't on the last tile, but it's on the fourth, not the tile, the row, yeah, the fifth row. If it's on the fourth row, if I try to anticipate the jalapeno on the fifth one, can actually get killed by jalapeno on the fourth one. If I get there in time, which is usually the case. I'm pretty fast now. So that's why I don't really like to do that, because it's just, you're not really guaranteed to not get trolled by a jalapeno. You know, the main problem with jalapenos is that you don't see them. Okay, they just get fucking in. Oh no, that was stupid on my part. Yeah. When zombies overlap each other, jalapeno is invincible. Like, you can't see it. All the other special zombies, you can see at least one definite traits. definite? Yeah, definite, or maybe it's another pronunciation. Define it.
Definite.
Definite. Okay, you know, like a definite integral, a definite function. That's like the old math nerd vibes coming back inside of me right now. Bro, what? Golden death, as one would say. Could definitely make like a GIF with some of my deaths, because some of them are like so fucking stupid. Bro, yeah, the good old definite integrals. Huh. Yeah, calculus. You know, I could do calculus. I'm still pretty good at calculus, actually. And let's not forget, I'm going to take supplementary classes in physics and maths the next 2 years. No, nobody is gonna take that in philosophy. Like, everyone's gonna choose some BS in like English, French, whatever. Then there's going to be this one guy. Actually, there's another guy in my philosophy class that was also in math before. So maybe if he still likes math, maybe he's gonna be there with me. But apart from us two, there was a lawnmower on the top, on the lane above, the row above. And there was a Zamboni on the other one. I mean, fuck you. You're asking me to, while speaking, I need to think, oh yes, I have to go diagonally on the top row, otherwise I die. No. I'm not fast enough, excuse me. I'm not... My brain needs a bit more time to process things. I'm definitely sure I'm not gonna do another degree in maths. That's not happening, okay? I like maths, but not enough. However, starting to think physics might actually be cool, you know? God damn it. Hello. I can't pronounce the name, but hello. It would be pretty cool. I have a degree in philosophy, and then I get a PhD in physics. Then I get a Nobel Prize in literature and in physics, and then I think my life is pretty good. You know, if I get 2 Nobel Prizes, I think that's pretty decent. I've done my part for the society at that point. You know, I've tried a bit. At least I've put some effort in my life. You know, I could maybe aim for a bit more, but I think 2 Nobel Prizes is really pretty decent. Yeah. I would love to make a breakthrough in quantum physics, you know. Maybe I will be able to make transformation stable for larger human beings, you know, in the environment. Because you can actually... Whoa, I'm starting to lag? What the fuck is happening? Whoa, how did I die? Whatever. I'm not lagging. So. We've actually been able to teleport particles in labs. Can do some research on the subject. It's fascinating. It's actually possible, but once we get out of that, you know, very strict environment, and once we get into the actual world, when you get things like the air, you know, even just objects, doesn't really work. So we can't really apply quantum physics to large scale projects yet, but maybe one day we'll be able to teleport. Maybe one day we'll do some amazing things. Maybe. Just maybe, because we'll see. Okay, I should stop saying stuff about quantum physics and focus, because otherwise I'm not gonna... No! No! God damn it! That was really good, but... No, it's another example. I could have survived if I just dodged diagonally and not try to go through the... just like right below. Because yes, there was the other zombie that was there, but... I can't be as fast if I do that. Like, if I try to think and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, I'm just not gonna be fast enough. So yeah. The best way to play this level is to simplify your movements. Okay, like all I'm doing right now is big vertical movements. I try to avoid making complex ones, because the more complex, the more I need to think about them before doing them. Okay, I don't know how I died, but sure. The more I need to think about doing them, and we're talking about milliseconds here. But milliseconds are very important right now. I don't have the... I have multiple words to use here, but not the one I'm looking for. Pathetic, weak English speaker that doesn't have vocabulary. I should be ashamed of myself, for real. And I just forgot what I wanted to say, so I guess I'm not gonna say anything now, because I completely forgot. What was I saying? Alzheimer, people, can happen even to young people. Actually, no, it's impossible. Oh, see what I was talking about? When you get 2 jalapenos, so here, I dodged the jalapeno on the top row, but there's another fucking one on the row below. So I dodged one and I died because of the other. See, this is impossible. Okay, there's no way for me to trigger one, trigger the other one, and dodge. No, being that fast would require me to like hyper focus for like 1 second to do that. That's not possible. Sort of those rare cases of just bad luck. That is RNG. If that happens, it's very, very complicated for me to dodge it. If not impossible. Because I can't see them again. Because they're sneaky. I can't see them in advance because of the other zombies, so I can't plan if I'm like, oh yeah, I need to be careful here. No! And I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna like, you know, try to trigger one lane, then the other, because I don't know, maybe there will be a jalapeno. No, that's a waste of time. If I start doing that, it's over. How did I die? God damn it. Yeah, the biggest problem is when I have to stop and then I have to go back to move again. Here I stopped, but I knew I had to move again, so I tried to move again almost instantly, but it wasn't enough. It was too slow, and that's why I died. Usually it's better to stay in constant movement, but that's also fairly dangerous, and I don't like to do that. But stopping in my tracks and then moving back in time, it's also very, very complicated. It's not impossible, which is why I try to do this, but it's very hard. It's really, really damn hard. I don't know how I died, but okay. What the fuck? I'm better than this. I'm like stuck at like the second. I mean, on this level, the hardest part is to get through the first flags of the second wave, because it's like a race, but a short one. So, I don't know, like the 100 meters type of race. If you don't get a good hard start, it's usually over for you, because then you're gonna have to compensate to come back on the top in the leaderboard. This is the same thing. If I'm not very efficient in the early waves, then I'm gonna have to get really efficient and get really fast. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get overwhelmed. So here, this is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. No, that was really, yeah, I don't. That's the kind of, I mean, I messed up. I messed up at some point. I completely missed, and I knew it was over. That's exactly what I was talking about. For just one movement, I missed the zombies because, you know, I don't wait, or I get confused. It's over. Don't have the time to get to the other zombies, and then I just lose like that. You know, I've been very close to do this already, so it's gonna happen eventually. Eventually. I knew it would happen. I saw it. Imagine if I get caught by this. Come on, man. The good thing is that this is very fast, so it's not really bothering me to die. It's not as bothering. At the same time, it also has what I like to call the geometry dash effect. Geometry dash is a game where you lose, well, usually in the matter of seconds, and you restart a lot, like hundreds of times per session, at least, usually. For people that really want to play intensively, excuse me, it's in the thousands per session. And so you just lose track of time, which is sometimes detrimental. It's also the case for this level. It's not as bad. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell? For how long have I been playing this? No! No! God damn it! I tried. I saw it. Ah, that was amazing. That's the kind of attempt where I can do it. I get a good head start. I don't get overwhelmed, and then it's I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's definitely much easier. I get trolled by fucking Jalapeno. It's really unfortunate. The thing is, that's a mistake, but at the same time, asking me, or anyone for that matter, to be extremely cautious at all times and always try to make sure I'm in movement because of Jalapeno. It's not gonna say it's impossible, but it's okay. That was terrible. It's really bad. It's really difficult, and there's just always going to be at least one instance per attempt where I'm just not gonna optimize enough, and at that moment I need a bit of luck. I insist on a little bit of luck. I think there's like 10% of RNG in this challenge, maybe a bit more, You could argue maybe up to 20%, depending on what you count as RNG and what, you know, it really depends, but it's definitely very skill based. But there's always a bit of RNG involved, always. No, that is so stupid. God damn it. Bro. And what are the odds of me catching the first zombie and not the second one? Like, they were barely separate from each other. That's so stupid. Wow, bro. Yeah, I mean, you're still 12 years old, so... Welcome back, bro. Wait, no, you're 11. Don't use words you hear on the streams, okay? I don't want to be responsible for any problem in your education and your development as a human being. Okay, so if I use expressions, don't pay attention, please. I'm not good with kids. You know, actually, one of my friends has a little brother, and sometimes I just forget he's there, and I use my usual vocabulary, and they're like, "Bro, not in front of him." I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you're right." I hate exams. No! Why did I die? I mean, exams. It's a part of life. It's kind of dumb. But you know, people are trying their best. It's not like people haven't tried to do better when it comes to evaluating students, but at some point you gotta settle with what exists. So yeah, exams are sometimes very annoying, but you gotta deal with them. And if you want to change that, then I don't know, make a career in education, and change how we make exams. That can happen if you're ambitious enough. I don't know. I think there are more important things to fix in the education before exams, though. But oh well. No! Again! Just fucking jalapeno. Why do you put... Just don't, okay? Just give me a bit of... Just give me a bit of leeway. Okay, just don't put a jalapeno there and I don't have to lose like that. Just that little bit of RNG, okay? I need it. I need you to work with me, okay? Keep throwing me fucking... Oh, and I died. Great. Keep throwing me jalapenos like that. This is... What am I supposed to do? I'm practically speaking alone because... I mean, who even is watching right now? I am alone. I'm probably not alone, but there's not a lot of people, that's for sure. You fuck all. You tried to get me with those 2 jalapenos, but I was smarter than you this time. I saw it. You will not get me with the same trick every single time, I can tell you that. Okay, this is really bad, I'm not gonna lie. This is... Oh, this is... No! This was... No, this is exactly what I was talking about. I didn't get a good head start because the game trolled me, and then it's just... I'm just under constant pressure. I have to play perfectly. If I just lose... If I just do one wrong move, it's over. I get overwhelmed. That's not possible. Okay. I need you to give me a good second flag, a good early game, I guess you would say. A good early second wave doesn't mean anything. Bro, why did I just sit there? My play was at its best. It really was there. I can't play better than that. Especially for... I mean, yeah, obviously I stopped playing perfectly, which is why I lost, but you can't expect me to play at perfect peak human level for like 5 minutes. That's not possible. Even for more than a few dozens of seconds is very, very hard. There's bound to be at some point where I'm just gonna make tiny mistake, and at that moment, at the moment where I do a single small mistake, if I don't have fuck you! Again! The bungees are the worst place ever, and I have to wait, and it's just annoying. Just forcing me to lose a column, an entire column. I have to waste it. I have to lose it because this is the fucking vertical bungees. Fucking, and that's RNG based. Let's not forget about that. The vertical bungees are completely RNG based for some reason I don't know, and that's really annoying. Really annoying. If it was any, and I mean any other column, would have been fine. No, it has to be the one column. The only one I need at that moment, and I don't have it. So I take a risk because I know if I don't, I'm just not gonna be good after that. And obviously I lose. Yeah. Yikes. But what the hell was... No! I don't know why I take that weird voice when I say no, but I mean I guess at this point I could just always speak like that. No, why? What do you mean it helps? No way! How? How the fuck did I die? Bro, that was perfect. What do you mean I died? What the f... No, the plan, Mint, the plan is to do 4 times speed more or less one day. That's the plan. I always thought 4 times speed was possible more or less. That's what I'm gonna do one day. When I do that, I'm not gonna play this level, because... And I'm not gonna play the level anymore, because there's really nothing to do after that. Well, there's always things to do, but nothing that interests me, I'm not gonna lie. Even the stuff I wanted to do with hard codes, I'm starting to think it's just annoying. You know, I'm already dealing with enough BS with WSAD too with that, so maybe I should just focus on doing 4 times speed, you know, probably the peak of my level. I mean, if I tried 4 times speed right now, I think I could get to 2nd flag easily, but then I would just die in like 5 waves max. This is 3.5, so you know. When I do this, I am probably going to start playing 4 times speed more or less. Or it's gonna take a while to get the speed to do 4 times speed, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna need to play a lot more. And you know, at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to keep playing this fucking game for like years. Okay, I have other plans. There are things I want to do. That was so stupid. Like, that is legitimately the most retard way to handle the situation. Instead of just going up vertically and take all the zombies with me, I dodge them, then I take the top row, and I just die because of the jalapeno. That is absolutely retarded. I have no clue why I did that. That's the worst way of dealing with the situation. Like, really, the worst way to try and deal with the zombies at that moment. What the fuck was that? You know, I'm starting to think this is more a matter of pattern recognition than anything else, you know? Okay, sure. I don't know why my finger decided to hit the key for no reason. Was like, hey, let's go to the left for no reason and then die. Why did I do it again? Why? Stop! Bro! Why? Just like, yeah, let's go to the left and die. Yeah, no. Why would you do that? Sometimes I do that, and it's every single time it happens, it pisses me off. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I go left? Why? I think it's because my brain is like, oh wait, maybe I did not touch the square zombie, or maybe I have to dodge it. But no, that's stupid. No, you're fine. You don't have to do that. But it's a unconscious movement, you know. It's instinctive. Fuck! I stopped moving and then I died. Fantastic. I think 5 times is possible. Maybe not with more. I mean, no, it's definitely possible more or less. I think 5 times speed is like we're reaching, you know, like geometry dash type of skill ceiling where it's like so ridiculous. You're basically gonna have to play for years to get the speed, and just like in geometry dash or like also, you could actually damage and risk the health of your wrist and your hand if you're not careful, because at that point you're getting ridiculous with the amount of speed you need. But I think 5 times more or less is human. No, I'm pretty sure 5 times it's possible with one hand, but I think we're reaching peak human. not peak because we often underestimate how ridiculously high we can get at one thing. I think peak human would be over 5 times speed, but I think reasonably speaking, 5 times speed would be like the last a normal human could do without, like, you know, either playing the level and do nothing else of their lives, or I don't know, be like a gifted person at the game or something. Like you would that was terrible, so I don't care. You would need genetics on your side or something, I don't know, like being able to press much faster things without damaging your hand or anything, but you would need genetics at that point. If we're not counting things like that, I think 5 times speed is the best you can do. It's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is 4 times speed, which is, I think it's pretty good. If I manage one day to do 4 times speed more or less, I'll be happy. You know, I really don't think I'm gonna play video games my entire life. I think I'm gonna keep discovering video games, but playing them is a different story. Especially considering the video games I'm more interested in right now, you know, are the one focused on the story. You know, FPS and all that kind of stuff. It's not, I don't really want to play that anymore. I don't really care, I'm not gonna lie. No! Why did I screw it up? Why? That was amazing, and I just wasted. My fingers stopped moving because it was getting a lot, and I froze, and it's over. If I freeze, excuse me, it's over. I die. I will die. Yeah, it's fun. I love it. It's much better than 2 times speed with hard codes. Okay, it's annoying. This is amazing. I love it. I'm telling you, I really don't want to do any other thing on this level anymore. I just want to do this. This is exactly what I like. It's fast-paced. It's skill-based. It's not annoying. It's amazing. I love it. I do wanna do. No! I was gonna say I do wanna do, and I thought it was funny to say I do want to do, because that doesn't mean anything. I got distracted and then I died. Congratulations. No, I'm starting to think I should stop speaking when I reach second flag and focus, because I would not have died if I wasn't streaming there. I would not have died. I just would not have. Would have survived. Maybe right now I would be verifying the level. Okay, maybe. We don't know. We'll never know. So I think I will stop speaking after second flag. Especially considering, again, the first waves after the second flag are the most difficult ones and the most important ones to not screw up. Okay, I need to be perfect on these, because otherwise I'll just get overwhelmed down the line. So I really need to focus right away. This is what happens when you don't focus. You don't know what you're doing, and then you go to your death. Like, I basically went to the lawnmower and I said, "Kill me, please." That's like actually committing suicide. Oh wait, maybe that's not a word that I'm supposed to say on YouTube. Oh, fuck YouTube. I don't care. I'm not here to make money anyway, so. I'm gonna get a strike, you know, for like insults or like incitation to violence. Just some dumb shits. Like, it could happen. Could happen. We'll see. I'm not sure I wanna play on WSAD after I do what I said I would do. Like all the other challenges, I mean, do I really wanna like spend a part of my life doing that, I don't think I want to do that anymore. I'm sorry. I don't think I do. I knew it! I knew it! No, it's not gonna take you more than walnut bonding 1. You're saying bullshit. Like, no, I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound pretentious. I don't care. No one can understand how fucking hard the walnut bonding 1 is. I mean, hard. You know the definition of hard I use here. It's not that skill based. It is a bit, but there's a lot of RNG obviously. But I'm talking, you know, just the definition of just doing the level, verifying it, completing it. It's very difficult. So this is what I mean here. Nobody can understand how difficult it is to beat the level because none of you have played it. Like even just a fraction of how much I did. And I got unlucky. So I don't think you should just take my words for it because let's remember I have more than 25 fails at the last flag, okay, and I got extremely close multiple times. There were multiple times I just needed like at least 3 no, not at least, at most 4 expo donuts and then I would have done the level. That's really not much when you think about it. Being 4 expo donuts away from verifying a level, it's ridiculously unlucky to not get that. With how much I've reached the opportunity to get that. So don't just take my experience for evaluating the level, because I am definitely not the luckiest person in the world when it comes to the level. However, apart from me, there's like apparently one guy, but I'm not going to say I suspect the guy because I don't care. I don't care if they're legitimate or not. What I know is that person, from what I know, they're not even on YouTube or Bilibili. Does the person who verified it have a channel on Bilibili that's still active to this day? Because if it is, I would love to talk with that person. And I'm willing to bet it's not the case anymore. If it was ever. And so, you know, I'm like the only person that's trying to do this. And that's showing the progress. Okay, like the other person that did this, apparently, I don't know. There's many illegitimate completions of this level on Bilibili as well. Even if there is an actual legitimate victor, they're not talking about the level. So, you know, we don't even know how it went. You know, how long it took them to do the level. I don't know why I died. That's stupid. We have zero information. Like this is just a video showing the completion, but we don't know anything. We don't know how long it took. We don't know when they started playing. Blah blah blah. Nothing. Jack shit. I'm like the only guy that's willing to talk about the level. And as long as I don't verify it, the truth is, my words will still come half empty, because, you know, you're like, hey, but you still haven't done it, so, you know, maybe it's not that hard, and maybe you're just dumb. Well, go ahead and play the level then. Even if I don't, it's a waste of time. Don't do that. Come on, of course this is jalapeno. Don't do that, you know. Like, trying to say to me, like, that quest for perfection plus is gonna take more? No. No, you don't realize what you're talking about. I play Minecraft. Now, I love the situation. Like, I start like ranting for like 5 minutes. Nobody gives a shit, and then there's like an 11-year-old on the chat that's like, I play Minecraft. So a very good sum up of the situation right now. Anyway, no, Quest for Perfection Plus will not take me longer than Walnut Bowling 1 because that would mean it's harder, and it's not. No. Not in 100 years. Or 100 years is it harder. Okay, that's no. No. Barely possible? Nah. You know, just Heartbeat is probably harder than what I did. I don't know, but I would definitely accept if someone said that to me. That it's harder than what I did, sure. But saying it's barely possible is an exaggeration. Bro, everything I do has always been the definition of too much. Like, come on. So it's fine. Don't worry. Trust. I mean, we'll see. You know, if it's really bad, I would be okay with, you know, maybe one day I will be okay with saying it's like as bad as Walnut Bowling 1, but saying it's worse, no. No, there's no way it's worse. There's no way it's worse. Not focused on the game right now, so I should just stop playing. But I don't want to stop playing because it's annoying to just speak. It's much better to play at the same time, but you know, I'm not making progress, you know, it's fine. There's no way it's as bad as Walnut Bowling 1 on Plus. At least I don't think so for now. And maybe it's as bad, but saying it's worse, no. There's no way. Bro, do you know what you're talking about? I have like, at this point, I'm actually going to reach how many hours on Walnut Bowling 1? I mean, I don't know. I officially reached 1,000 attempts recently. And, you know, those are not counting the old attempts, which are in the hundreds. Around 300. I'm not exactly sure, so don't really like to talk about those attempts because I don't know how much I played. But I remember having a notepad, having a notepad at that time as well, and reaching around 330 attempts before completely giving up, and then I came back with the streams. And I know I'm not the expert at WSAD level. So when you know, like the god of WSAD levels himself is like, bro, that's too much. I accept that. I know. I know it's maybe too much. The Walnut Bowling 1 on Plus is already too much. So, you know, at this point, I'm pretty confident it's fine. It's fine. And WSAD there's a much higher skill ceiling. I'm nearly not as good, and I've already said this. I am not as good. Not as good. That doesn't mean anything. That's not as good. It's for comparison. I'm not comparing anything. Bro, can't even use basic English. I'm not nearly good enough. No, I guess I could have used as good. It's fine. I'm stupid. Let's just pretend nothing happened. I'm not nearly good, not as good as the level I need to reach to do the challenge on WSAD 2. I know, but that is exactly why I am confident in my ability to do it one day. Much more than my ability to do Walnut Bowling 1 on Plus. Because I think peak level on WSAD 2 has not been reached. Even by people like Delirium, it's not been reached yet. I don't think it's been reached. You could argue, you know, come on, of course, sure. You could argue that me trying to do that without hotkeys is like, that's too much. Like maybe I should use hotkeys to make sure it's at least a bit easier. If it's really bad, I will consider using hotkeys, because hotkeys would definitely allow me to focus much more on, you know, the plants themselves and not having to think about putting blovers. And hotkeys are a big deal in WSAD level. It's a huge deal to use hotkeys because you need blovers, and when you use blovers, you're wasting precious seconds where you could be moving your plants around. So hotkeys is a tremendous change. Maybe I will have to use hotkeys to do hard B. Maybe that's true. It would bother me a lot because I don't like it. It's not the original. It's not the original level. The original level should be beaten without hotkeys. Even if it's implemented into beta, and so I'm not saying it's cheating, it bothers me. I want, like, you know, the true PvZ experience where I have to plan everything by myself. I don't know why I stopped, but whatever. But honestly, I think, like, the god of WSAD himself, Delirium, I mean, I think he's the best player. Maybe there's another one, but I don't know. In my mind, it's him. Maybe it's not him. Maybe you could ask. In any case, whoever it is in the Russian community, because obviously those are the only guys I know. Maybe the best player is in China. We can't reach those people, so screw them. They don't count. I'm pretty sure they could do it. Like, come on. I did Quest for Protection without sound and without hotkeys. And I'm using my left hand. Now, I've been using my left hand for years, so I'm pretty good with it. I am pretty much ambidextrous at this point. But it is a fact that if I never used my left hand, and if I kept using my right hand, which is my dominant hand, I would be better right now. I would be much better. Okay, maybe not much better, but I would be better. Would be able to, like, do some crazy things I can barely do with my left one right now. These people, they don't have all of these factors in consideration. I can't speak English. Why am I adding an S? And I'm not saying those are like handicaps or like, oh, my situation is worse. No, I chose all of those things. Okay? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying those people that don't have all of those, you could say stupid things to make it even harder. I'm sure they could do it. And they're better at the game, you know, even without taking those factors into account. They're better at WSAD 2 than I am. They've played those levels much more. Like all those people on, you know, Red Stinger, Delirium. I forgot the usernames of the other ones, but I'm speaking of them. They're better than me. They've played more. I mean, that is the main factor. They've played more. They've done more things than me. They're better at the game. Which is exactly why I think it's possible. I'm not asking them to do it. If they don't want to, it's fine. If they want to play other mods like PvZ TD, it's a choice. I'm not gonna say anything else except it's a choice. You know, as long as we are all having fun, it's fine. Never gonna play PvZ TD, but if someone else wants to, go ahead, sure.
Even though PvZ TD is like the worst mod ever made, it's fucking trash. You hear me? It's fucking trash!
Nah, I'm joking.
Or am I?
Can you stop saying oh? Fusion is worse. Oh no, here we go again. Bro, come on. We've already had this discussion. You know where this is gonna go. I'm just gonna tell you that, like, of course, if you take like the extreme stupid stuff that Fusion has, yeah, it's pretty bad, but the concept of Fusion is really nice. I would even say the concept of Fusion is much, okay, maybe not much, but it's better than the one of PvZ TD. It's more complex. The graphics are absolutely amazing. The amount of work that was put in Fusion is I'm pretty sure objectively higher than the one that was put for PvZ TD. So to me, this you can't say it's worse. No, I disagree. In terms of enjoyability, of course, then it's an entirely new conversation. I haven't played neither of them, so I can't say anything. But what I know is that is more down to personal preferences and objective criteria. Even though we base those subjective opinions on objective elements, you know, like how the levels are made, yada yada. But you know, there's always RNG involved, not RNG. there's always personal preferences involved. God damn it! I said I should stop speaking after a second flag. I think you would love TD because one level. Which level? Maybe there's one level in TD I wanna play. If that's the case, I will play that level. By the way, if there's a level I wanna play, what the fuck is task level? I don't know what the fuck it is, but you know, it's like the other like the bullet hell level from, I don't know, it's PvZ unnamed, bro. I hate PvZ unnamed. Stupid mod. But the bullet hell minigame, now that's a sick concept, and I will do that level because that's sick. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play PvZ unnamed though. I'm not good at finishing mods. Come on, I started PvZ minus. I'm never finishing PvZ minus. Okay, I can tell you that I'm not replaying on PvZ minus. I don't want to. I don't like to play mods. I like to play levels. That's just who I am. I wanted to try PvZ Ascension mod, the PvZ Ascension mod, because it seems really cool. I will definitely try it, but am I going to actually finish it? The odds are against the mod. I'm not gonna lie, they're not in its favor, that's for sure. God damn it! Doesn't mean I didn't like PvZ minus. PvZ minus was a really nice mod. Come on, like PvZ minus, PvZ plus. I'm really happy that there was a mod made on PvZ plus that was finally finished. Because you know, a year ago, I really thought it was a failed project, like most fan projects are, and I was like, yeah, I mean, at least it happened for like 2 seconds, but no, it was actually finished by end. So it's nice. I'm glad, but I'm not gonna finish the mod because I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of player. I'm good at levels, not at mods. Okay. That's why I respect all of you that play PvZ TD and all of those mods, which are mod focused. PvZ, stop saying oh. Can you stop saying? Why do you say oh? No, of course not. Why the fuck would I? Why the fuck would I do a playthrough? God damn it! Duh. Bro, why? You all sad because I'm not gonna play PvZ unnamed? No, I'm gonna play the bullet hell level. I'm gonna do the bullet hell level. If I keep playing PvZ, I will at least. If I don't, then I don't. But if I do, I will do that level because it's amazing. I love that level. It's really nice. I'm not gonna play PvZ unnamed. Okay? I'm not good at mods. I'm just not good. Back to what I was saying earlier, I respect all of you that play mods like PvZ TD and enjoy it, and I think it's because PvZ TD is the kind of mod that's not focused on levels, but on gimmicks that last throughout worlds, you know. The adventure mode of PvZ TD seems definitely more interesting than the minigames, for example. I don't know, you guys tell me, are the minigames of PvZ like all amazing like the worlds are? Tell me. Maybe it is. I don't know, but I haven't heard much of the minigames, so you know, to me it seems like the playthrough of the adventure mode is much more popular. God damn it. Nah. And of course nobody is going to answer me because like you all hate me and you only come for like 5 seconds and then you go away. But what are you sure, whatever. Maybe Shifo's got act. What did I said I would start streaming on Twitch. I'm watching you. You're not answering. You want my attention. No. I want you to answer my question. You know what? I give up. Sure, fine. And then there's like a sad music in the background. And you let her go. Okay, let me focus on the game for a bit. Asian mode activated. Let's verify this fucking beast of a level. That's something RCCH would say. A beast of a level. Ultra impossible. This is the hardest level in history. Why are you playing this bad? Because I'm speaking. I can't focus and speak at the same time, bro. But I'm gonna focus now. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't recommend playing like I do, especially before the second flag, because as you can see, I'm like always like this close to dying. Sometimes I die like this. In order. No, it depends. I usually trigger them in rows, but the thing is, you have to determine what's better in the situation. It depends. It really depends. I used to only be able to do rows because I wasn't fast enough and good enough, but now I'm much more versatile. As I said, it's about learning patterns. Okay, patterns of movements you're going to do. Usually I do either like this, you know, vertical movements, or maybe I do this. Okay, like I do some kind of stair movement. This is when I have to catch a lot of zombies that were in the back. It also depends on how the zombies spawn, you know, because sometimes the zombies spawn in a compacted formation. At that point, there's really no... God damn it. I should have focused earlier, but there's no reason for you, when the zombies are compacted, to try and do something real like, I don't know, like you take the first ones and then you wait and then you just take all of them. But when they're a bit, you know, a bit separate, then you have to, if you want to be efficient, you can't just take them in a vertical trajectory. It's not efficient. And again, you need efficiency to do this, especially at this speed. You need to be as efficient and as fast as possible. But just like I said earlier as well, if you try to do too many complex movements in a row, you will lose focus, you will freeze for like 1 millisecond, and then you will die. So that's why sometimes you need a bit of RNG, because if you get too many complex formations, like you need to focus much more, and you need to do that for like many times in a row, you're bound to make a mistake. Unfortunately. I saw the jalapeno! Yeah, focus, soldier. But you guys didn't fucking respond to me. Are the PvZ TD minigames interesting? Or is the adventure mode the main thing people like about PvZ TD? Yeah, lock in with water. Haha! That's exactly what I found. See, I'm more of a minigames player. Minigames are also interesting. Well, not as much because it's not as popular, just saying. Well, you could argue that it's also because RCCH didn't play the minigames, and RCCH is like, I don't know, 80% of the community at this point. I thought the Zamboni would explode early. I'm sorry. Like, the guy just doesn't die. Fuck you. Minigames, you can remove slots to play harder. Wow, that's something we've never seen before. You know, we could do that. Even when we couldn't do that in the mod itself, you could just use PvZ tools. And PvZ tools is like present since like 2018, 17 at this point, so it's nothing amazing. I'm not saying it's not great to have it. It's nice, but it's not. Wow. Like the gimmicks of each world in the adventure mode are pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, those are really interesting. I think they're cancerous, but they're interesting. You can't. No shit. I didn't know, brother. I know. But that's exactly what I'm saying. It's nothing amazing to be able to play with less slots, because even if it wasn't possible in the mod itself, you had PvZ tools. I played like a dumbass, so it's deserved. No, I don't listen. I'm going to verify this, and then 1 hour without progress. I've been speaking, that's why. I'm supposed to entertain, no? I mean, nobody's watching, but still, I'm supposed to speak, no? I mean, there are two types of streamers. There are the ones that are like that have an amazing personality, and then there are the pro players that they don't really need to be like, I don't know, extremely funny or anything, but they're amazing at what they're doing. I guess I'm not interesting. I should just focus on the game, because that's the only thing people care about. Nobody cares about me. Whoa. Oh! Okay, it's time to lock in. Okay, wait. We need to put another song, because this is like. This is not the kind of music you have in the background when you're supposed to focus. I don't know what to put. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet first, so yeah. And also that will allow me to use the fan on the PC, because oh boy, is it hot. Down a little bit, just in case I don't want to damage the components. So you know, as always, 50-minute timer. At this point I should make an actual 50-minute timer. It's not complicated to do, but I'm just lazy. So yeah. I also thought of making a wait time for like when I start the stream. You know, like I'm coming soon, like streaming starting soon, kind of thing. I just haven't had the energy to do it, but I should do that at some point, maybe, eventually, possibly, peradventure. Mayhaps. Perchance. I'm trying to stall because I can't find the fucking song. Bro, okay, fine. That doesn't work. Where is it? I can't find it. Found it. Okay, hold up. Why is it so big? That's what she said, by the way. That's what he said. Okay. I'll be back. Eventually. You know, the biggest problem with me is that when I take a break, it's like 30 minutes long. And that is exactly what happened. I literally took 30 minutes. Yep. So yikes, I guess. Okay, let's get back to playing. Sunglasses because I hate looking at a screen. Yes, that's much better for my eyes. And this time, hopefully, I will do something. Be much more focused on playing this time. Okay, I heard this sound, but it's fine. Let's see. I'm finding a soundtrack eventually. I don't know. Oh, I guess this can work. Maybe. I need to make new playlists. I should make a playlist for my streams. No cap. No, bro, of course. No, I'm not gonna say anything, but of course. Shut the fuck up. You're the only one that wants me to play that level right now. Okay, I don't know why I went up. Yeah, this is probably why I should stream more often, but for shorter periods of time. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, that's, you know, even trying just a little bit to stream, does what I did, which is a 30-minute long break. Nobody does that, okay? I don't know why I did that, but nobody does that. Nobody. So I think maybe a shorter stream format might work better for me, you know, like between 1 and 2 hours, fairly often, 2 times a week. And when I feel like it, maybe I can stream for longer, but you know, always making sure I don't take 30 minutes and then come back. That's stupid. Nobody does that. Okay. Sure. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No, fuck you. I don't have time to waste because of you, okay? Fuck you. Of course I triggered a zombie. That wasn't supposed to happen, which is why I died. No, I really don't want to play Quest for Perfection. I really don't. That's the last level I want to play right now. And I need to focus on the level. I definitely, you know, there are definitely benefits to play multiple levels at the same time. Fuck. I read the chat instead of looking at the game, so it's my fault. But it's only good to do that when you actually go through with it. I've said that already. Don't try and act like you're saying stuff. I don't know myself, bro. No cap. I mean, maybe you should just say, bro. I think you should just shut the fuck up from the beginning. Oh, the song is fire. Never heard it. What? Okay. I have no idea what the fuck happened. Thing is, I only need to play other levels when I play WSAD 2 because I don't enjoy myself enough to just play that level for like 2 hours. Even just an hour, it's exhausting. This level, I can play 5 hours. I was drinking water, so it doesn't count. So when I start playing WSAD 2 again, I'll find another level to play. But when for this one, no, I should just play this. It's fine. I got distracted by a weird noise my fan did, and yeah, it's a shame. I'm in a good headspace right now, though. So maybe I'll get something. Of course, I die stupidly after saying that. I'm playing with my left hand for a bit. Okay, let's stop. Need to focus. I knew I don't know why I pressed. I know I was supposed to wait for the bungees. You come and distracted me. I'm gonna how do we minimize the window of the chat when I play, otherwise I'm just gonna be like, oh, there's a new message. Come on, I was... Fuck. I was just changing one thing. What? Sure. Like I literally paused the game to not die, and for some reason when I... Okay, sure. That's not me, that's the game. It's definitely not me. I'm gonna try using my left hand for early games so I can, you know, rest just a bit my left hand. Sounds stupid, but actually it's great for longer sessions. No! God. God damn it. I guess that's too much left hand. It's too much left hand play right there. No, there are like things called Sayo device. I remember the name but not the pronunciation. But now it's kind of popular to buy things like that to use like for keys remotely instead of, you know, using the keys on the keyboard. Maybe I'll buy it, who knows. It would be great because I could finally maybe start using my I could maybe start using my left hand a bit more because I could just put the device on my left. Now it would still be a huge decrease in my level, especially for speed. Not for precision, I'm very precise with my left hand, but not for speed. For speed I would need a lot of training. I don't know how much it costs, I don't have much money to spend on nonsense right now. Even if I did, I don't really want to spend my money for no reason. It really has to be worth it. We'll see. I knew it was over. I messed up and I wasted like 2 seconds doing nothing. Was over. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes my hands just get confused. Don't know why. I really don't know what the fuck happened there, bro. Oh well. That's how it is. I missed the ice from zombie for no reason the first time, and then I don't know how. It's just one of these moments where like I'm bad for no reason. So hopefully that it will go away, because clearly it's not going away, is it? But if it's not, I'm gonna end the stream, obviously. But we'll see. It's impossible for me to know there would be a zombie that would go for that one. They were like extremely close to each other. I'm like, surely they're gonna stay on the tile. They're not. No. When the zombies are really compacted, it's very hard to determine whether I need to dodge, you know, on multiple tiles or not. It's really not possible. Actually, it's not even hard. It's just impossible. That's the kind of situation. I think. Objectively, it's not really bad luck, but to me, it is pretty much bad luck, because there's no way for me to know at that moment. There's no way. There's just no way. Like same here. Like of course that zombie gets away. You know, like what was the difference between those two zombies? Like, fuck you. Like what? Not even like 1 pixel? It's ridiculous. When that happened, it's really annoying. That's also the kind of thing that can make me lose for no reason. It's like when I miss a zombie by a pixel. That's ridiculous. Like at that point, it's like, come on. Same here, like what was that? There wasn't. Yeah, sure, fine. No, I did not. What do you mean? Ah, wow, okay. There are just moments where you're bad at what you're doing. That's just how it is, I guess. There's nothing I'm doing differently, but I'm just worse. For some reason. There is no reason for this. Just give me at least one good try, like please. Just please one. Come on. I'm gonna spend like 30 minutes just to get one good attempt. I'm still going to fail. Ah, god damn it. What the fuck am I doing? I don't even know what my... Okay, last try. If I keep dying like this, it's just pointless. There's nothing I can do. I'm just bad right now. Fine. End of the stream. Blah blah blah. Don't know what I'll stream again. I'm pissed off right now because I'm just pissed off. So I don't know when I'm going to stream again. We'll see. Yeah. Wow, I'm just really annoyed. Alright, let's focus. Lock in. Maybe, just maybe we'll see. I did not touch the keyboard. I did not! I mean, obviously I did, but I don't know how that happened. I should end the stream. I hate when this happens. Just let me play well. Why am I trash? Okay, for real though, if I really die again, it's over. But come on, just please give me at least one chance to do something great. I don't wanna die stupidly and end the stream like that. It's disrespectful even. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, fine. Goodbye. Fine.